Hi, everyone. Heather, Wesley, and Renee Luna Bibo are here for the Uplift Virtual Reset. And we were about to go into our own personal meditation and get ready for our seasonal musings and share what the season has in store for us. But Luna suggested we record this part. Why, Luna? Why?
We can share it with everyone and everyone can do it with us because maybe they want it. Maybe they need to take a breath. We were going to take 3 breaths before we start recording, but we decided, the thought came to me and I had to say it. And then here we are recording. So
Yes, and
please
I'm
join us. Yeah.
yes, and you're seeing if you're seeing any resistance from me, it's because I am a human being as well, and sometimes I have resistance to being seen, but this is why we're here. We're here because we know the power of this work. We know the power that unfolds when we really take a moment and take a couple breaths.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do that together, and then we will lead us into our conversation about the season and go into our seasonal musings for this May new moon, Gemini new moon.
Yes.
Oops. Okay. I'll invite you to close your eyes and just really feel into your body. Go ahead and roll your neck, roll your shoulders. Like just take a moment and feel your soul inside your body. Get comfortable. Make adjustments. Listen to your body. And let's take 4 deep breaths together. Deeply breathe in through the mouth. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Find your natural rhythm of breath and take a moment just to be with you. Plug into the power of you. Plug into the power of something bigger than you, whether that's God, source, the universe. I like to call it the one. Plug into the one now and deeply breathe in and breathe out. And be in the one. Take one last final deep breath in. Breathe out. Find that natural rhythm of breath. And when you're ready, come back to the present moment. Come back to the now and open your eyes.
Thank you for that. Gosh, I feel really grounded now. Thank you.
Me too.
Really great
Yes.
for leading us. Love it.
Yes, and I'm so excited to have this conversation about the Gemini new moon. We were having a conversation a little bit before, just preparing for next week for our Uplift virtual reset. And so I just love getting into the season. It's like we're focusing in. I've been using this I found this piece of wood on a walk in the woods this past weekend, and there's a small hole in this. And so it's like we're taking our focus, and like we can be looking at the whole picture and sometimes get overwhelmed. But the virtual reset, this uplift reset, it helps us just hone in and focus on what we want and set intentions for this next new moon and this next new month. So I'm super excited to really just hone in, zoom in, and focus on the what the season has to share with us. And so um, let's
I have
talk
to
about it.
yeah, I have to say that that piece of wood looks like a really cool starting of a new mask or something. I know you're holding it, you're using it, but when you hold it there, it looks cool. Like somehow it would be neat to like create something out of that.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like a hagstone, a stone with a hole, but it's like the bark with the hole. That's very cool. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Love it. Thank you for that idea of focusing in on the mind. We are focusing in on the mind this time, Gemini twin. Heather is actually a twin herself with her brother, Josh.
Yes. Love you,
Hmm.
Josh.
And they're born on the 11th, which is like the Gemini symbol. Okay. You can't get any more twin than that. So this is wow, 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 wow. I love it. Gemini, the air sign, air meaning intellect, mind, thoughts. We're going there, aren't we?
We are going there. We are
Mm-hmm.
going there. And so like, yeah, what else? Like for me, the bigger, like this air, this power of the mind. Like one thing I was doing some research on the astrology and tapping into people that really focus in on the stars, the planets, and it's like our weather forecast, right?
Yeah.
And so one thing that just came forward big time, the big theme that I saw in messages coming forward, and this is actually from Pam Gregory. So shout out to Pam. Thank you for being you. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, and thank you for sharing your perspective so that we can like think about it, you know.
Embody it.
Yes,
Take
yes,
it in.
yes, and leave what we don't resonate with, you know. That's the beautiful thing is we have our choice.
Yep.
And that's what this season, and like, this is what we've been preparing for. We're really becoming aware that our choices and our belief system, it creates the frequency and state of being that we live in.
Yeah.
And like everything cascades from this. And so our reality, what we are experiencing in everyday life, it acts as a mirror and it reflects out to us what we're thinking about, what
Yeah.
we are choosing. Sometimes our choices don't always match what we want, our thoughts, and what we believe in. So, this is really a time to become aware.
Yes. And to
Um,
really delve into our own mind, our self-talk. What are you saying to yourself? Sometimes it's on autopilot. You don't really notice it. You got thoughts back here going, me, me, you know, and they're saying stuff, and you just heard them so long you forgot what they're saying. So really, like, really look, be the observer of your mind. This is a great time to do such a thing. Yeah, Gemini, love it.
yeah. And it's like the power of the mind. It's like, at least on my healing journey, my life journey, I have really, I've learned that the unconscious mind, it's 95% of us. Like the 5% or the conscious mind is only at 5. And that is so helpful for us. Like I'm not telling my heartbeat to beat or my heart to beat. I'm not telling my lungs to breathe in and out. I mean, sometimes I do, right? It becomes conscious. Like breathing is unconscious until it becomes conscious.
And you can bring anything into your conscious awareness at any moment, and you can make more of your life conscious with your intent and your free will and your willpower.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like the,
Rewriting programs. Yep.
yeah, yeah. And so this time of the year, and with Gemini, like with the twins, we're seeing this spectrum, like this like duality come forward, and we're seeing the light and the dark, the shadow self, our higher self, and then we're able to have a conversation with ourselves while
Yes.
looking through the full spectrum of
Yep.
being.
Yep. Gemini helps us to see both sides, see
Mm,
all of it, this and that, and integrate it and not judge it and go, this is good, this is bad. No, it's all here. And what can we do with it? How can we use it to our advantage? And we all have willpower and we all have power of the mind. There are things that get settled into the mind from childhood, but we can always override that. We can always rewrite the programs. That's how you become superhuman, right? With Joe Dispenza, he's the one doing that work, and I love working with him on listening to his videos to learn how to do that. And how to do that is to meditate, quiet the mind, and then we suggest these affirmations, these mantras, these things that we want to integrate. And that's how you shift it. So thank goodness that we're in Gemini time now. I mean, it's all about talking. All my Gemini friends have like this gift of gab. They're so quick-witted. They're just like so intellectual. It's fun to work with the mind.
it is. It is. It's like gaining new awareness. It's tapping into our creator energy. It's what you think about, like life, what I'm recognizing, like it's just kind of like that air thought, right? It's unseen. It's there, but it's just there. It's unseen. And then if you think about the thought enough, it becomes a repetitive thought. And that repetitive thought then anchors into a belief. And that belief, based on your own experience and your own evidence, turns into a knowing. And that knowing then can create a physical representation of that. I mean,
Thoughts become things. Yes.
even just our dream and our thought of holding space like this, you know,
Yeah.
and now
We
here we
talked
are.
about Yeah, we talked about it for a really long time, and now we're in it, and it's awesome, and it keeps growing and expanding in ways that we could not have even dreamed of.
Right. But we had to be aware of the thought, be aware of the dream, and then we had to make choices, small choices, daily choices for ourselves. And then as we came in together in partnership and collaborating for the collective, it turned into actions. And now look at us, our reality shapes what we dreamed about, what we thought about, and our choices. If we didn't make the choices that we made, we wouldn't be here. Things just wouldn't look like this. And that's
What
really powerful.
It's
It
so powerful.
it flips this like the narrative of I'm a victim of my life and life is just happening to me to I am the co-creator of my life and life is happening for me.
Yep, that's it. What we think about, we bring about. Included that in our slide for the seasonal musings. Hmm.
Yeah, and I'm excited to be in this container, in this space with everyone to be able to focus on our minds and then to get out of our own way and to tap into our unconsciousness.
Yep, set intentions for the next month. What do you really want to happen? What do you want to say? What do you need to say? Right? We
Yes.
talked about what conversations do we need to have this month? How do we need to stand up for ourselves? How do we need to state our boundaries, state our needs, our wants to others and ourselves? This is the focus this month.
It is. And during this time of empowerment, it's also noted like to be um kind of phoenix energy. Like there is a time of change and time of transformation. And when we think about the butterfly, even the metamorphosis that happens, Sadie's coming in to be part of the conversation.
She
Okay,
always has to come in.
I
I love
know.
that. I love that she senses it and she always comes to our meetings. Hi, Sadie.
She does. And for people that don't know, Sadie is my dog. Um, she's my sweet old lady Sadie. Um, And so when we think about, I was speaking about transformation and the phoenix and even the butterfly, like during those parts of metamorphosis and change, like we forget about the death that occurs. We forget
Yeah.
about the endings. Sometimes we hold on to those, the current reality where we need to let go. There's a grieving process that sometimes has to happen because right
Yes.
now there is a, it's springtime, like things are coming forward, things are being birthed, rebirth. This is part of the cycles of life. And so I do just want to honor that part. Like, yes, it is super exciting. And for us, like we're seeing like our dreams just pop and bubble and come through the surface, and it's super fun. And there is that duality, the other side of what is on the other side of life, the other side
Yep.
of death.
Yep. We're letting go of the old self. I was cleaning the yard this weekend and cleaning out the old leaves and the plants from last year that were still sitting there. Like I put them in the compost bin. I built a hugel culture, a new bed made of all the old sticks and stuff and put some compost dirt and I'm going to grow stuff on top of that pile. It's like a natural compost pile thing. So it's like, yes, we need to honor who we were, but we have to let that part go because then we can't become new. We can't stay a seed. The seed has to break open for that plant to come out. Otherwise, you just stay in that state. You don't get to grow 12 feet tall and have a big flowering face like the sunflower. So, and you know who's best at that? I feel is Gemini. Gemini's quick. They're like in and they're out and they're saying stuff, and it's like, this air energy is perfect for this. It's like just blow it right out of there. We're a hollow bamboo, you know, clear it out with the air energy. And then also, we're going to call up Loki, right? The god Loki, who is the trickster god. He's a little mischievous, but he also is making good trouble. He's shaking things up, right?
Yes. And for people that are new too of working with other deities, God, goddesses, like Luna, can you just talk more about your personal experience about why do you want to focus and like hone in on Loki this month?
Uh-huh. Loki will keep us from getting too serious. Loki plays little tricks and gets us laughing and being playful. And so I love mythology and I love looking into the gods and the goddesses. They bring new like ways of being to you. You can see how they are and you can embody these characteristics and these qualities if you so desire. And Loki is fun. He can be a little naughty like the fairies and trick you, but sometimes that element of surprise will snap you out of being stuck. So I'm looking to Loki for that kind of energy, just to like stir it up and to just give us a new perspective.
Mm.
It's like Wonder Twin powers activate. I was telling Heather about this. She didn't remember it that much, a little bit, but it's kind of from my era. It was a cartoon, these superheroes, the Wonder Twin powers. And one could turn into an animal and one could turn into a form of water. And they would fight crime this way. And they would always go, Wonder Twin powers activate. And they would put their fists together like this and go, and they would have these powers. So I feel like let's get the power of Loki going and keep it light and airy and don't be so serious and give ourselves a break and just let it flow. Trust the one. The one is putting it all together for us. So state what you want and then let it go and trust. Do your trust fall. Do we
Mm.
need to do that the next retreat? I would love to do some trust falls.
Yeah, I love that idea. And I love the energy of Loki too, because I think about when we bring forward a god or goddess, like I think of these people as people, actually. Their stories, they're symbols of strength, they're symbols of playfulness like Loki is. And this is where I know, at least for me, my roots, I was raised in the Catholic Church. And so I was made to really fear God and goddesses. And we villainize these beliefs and these this way of paying attention, of focusing. And so I just love that you bring in these gods and goddesses, and it's just a way, it's just a lens to look through,
Yeah.
and you get to decide, do you want to get to know them more? Do you want to meditate more with them? Do you feel called to pray with them? But again, the uplift virtual reset, it's about plugging into your power. It's not
Yep.
about plugging in or like giving it away to things of this world or religions, myths, other people, circumstances, right? We're plugging into our personal power, and we're
Yes.
also acknowledging and recognizing circumstances and recognizing the people and things around us.
Yep. Yep. We're integrating it all. Isn't it all integration? Isn't that our message this week?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Kind of healing.
Yes, the Oracle of Henna Healing. I have a card here. It's all integration this past week. And during the virtual reset, we will be pulling another card from the Oracle of Henna Healing. And really, like the one reason there's several reasons why I just adore that we're doing the Uplift virtual reset for me. It's because we get to tap into all of these different modalities of self-care. It's really, I see this 60 to 90 minutes of dedication to practice contemplation, journaling, breath work. Like breath work, we are clearing you. The intention is to clear you on a cellular level, for transformation to take place on a cellular physical level. So yes, we're going into the mind a lot this month, but there's that physical aspect that helps and aids us with our transformation. And then you lead us into a dreamy meditation. I love going on that internal journey. And then we do more contemplation. We have mantras. Like it's just jammed packed, and it's meant to be a reset. Like reset your nervous system, reset your mind, reset your intention so that you can really be that conscious co-creator and live a life that you love.
We need to fill ourselves up every month so that we can be our fullest selves. And so it's really nice to take that time, that hour plus to, yeah, really look at what has happened, assess and state what you want going forward.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to it. Next Wednesday night, tell me the date again. 20.
Yes. Wednesday, May 28th at 7 p.m. Central.
Yep. Sounds great. It's on Zoom and we send you the link and we just hook you up. You hook in. Yes, we're virtual and that's how we can do it. Heather, she's in Michigan. I'm here in Milwaukee. You're maybe across the world. You're maybe in the other side of the country, but you can be with us and we can do it. And you just hit the button and you just lay down and we just guide you through the whole thing. So, looking so forward to it. Thank you for this conversation.
Absolutely. Yeah. And the nice thing about having it virtual is we also record it so that you can come back to it again and again after the month. And again, this is all aligned with the new moon. The new moon is a perfect time to set new intentions. It's a time of new beginnings. It's it's a great time. So thank you so much for being with us and joining us. And we recognize that there are so many things that you can be plugging into. And so to be plugging into this space and plugging into you and just like taking care of yourself in this way, I just feel, and I know like we feel just so honored and thankful to be in this space with you. And so thank you for being part of our dreams coming true. I'm so thankful that we also get to be a part of your dreams coming true because it's all unfolding. So I can't wait to see what happens next. And yeah, we'll see you in the Uplift virtual reset.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
Thank you.